Not sure how to even start these videos. Like, do I just do some big, grand, ta-da! Coffee table!
Dun 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 dun!
This is the video about the coffee table. Maybe a little rough cut together. I'm still learning how to do all this. So, I had the idea, based off of things I've done in the past. I have the coffee table. Hopefully an image pops up of the coffee table. And had the idea years ago when I first got it. Got it from a garage sale for like 10 bucks, maybe 15. Got some wheels to go with it. So put some giant wheels on it so that way it could roll through any type of carpet, any vinyl flooring, anything. And had the idea, so I used little eye hooks or zip ties and hooked some rope light underneath it. And this was that place I lived previously. Plugged it into the outlet, and that outlet was on a switch. So at night I could just flip the switch and there was orange light that would come out from underneath the coffee table, which I thought looked really cool. Fast forward 8-9 years and put different rope light under it and thought this is really cool, but the table's getting old, getting scratched up, should do something with it. So I decided to upgrade it, and as you'll see over the course of the video, sanded the whole thing down. Restained it. So first layer of stain is on. Excuse the shadows from the trees. So this is just the first layer of stain for just the top. Once it dries, so probably tomorrow, because it's about an 8-hour dry. And it's already like 1 o'clock my time. So probably tomorrow I'll do the underside, but we'll flip it upside down and get all that too. I'm using the wood finish penetrating stain cherry 235 from Minwax. It's really nice color, goes on easy. I'm just using single brush, nothing too fancy. Just made sure to go, with the grain, which is interesting when it's 4 corners like that. So each one I got to go a different direction. But first coat is done. Then underneath, added in after some trial and error, and I'm going to include the error in the video so you see, how things can progress.
Feel the sunshine.
Sometimes you can only work with what you got. Sometimes when you're trying to work on something, you don't have the money to get the specific things you need, or the idea doesn't come to you until after you're, like what just happened with me, until you're already done, and then you go, oh, well, that would have been a better way to do that. So, you end up wasting some time, but it's not really a waste because you're learning. And that's one thing I keep trying to remind myself is a lot of this isn't so much of doing it wrong as learning a better way to do it. And I'm trying to get better at that. And my wife over there keeps looking at me because she keeps telling me that, and I need to learn. But I'm bad at that. Gosh, she's so creepy sometimes, but I love her. And you'll see
Our marriage is even.
You'll see in the video as it goes along that I tried with an extension cord and hooking things together and tying them off so they kind of hung there, and it worked. There's nothing technically wrong with it, it worked, but it wasn't quite right, and then the idea popped up in my head to do it a different way. Alright, so I got the underside done. So you got, unplug this for a second. So the power comes in, and I got it fixed to there, so it's not getting caught up on the wheels or anything. All free to move. Runs into there, powers that outlet, runs out to that, which is the outlets for the outside. Then got the power supply for the LEDs plugged into the timer, plugged into the outlet. Got this timer for cheap from a thrift store, but it's one of those, if I wanted to, I could do separate on and off times. For now, we just leave it on all night. That way the kids, when they get up, use the bathroom, there's light, and they're not tripping all over the place. But if it, didn't have the kids, then I just have it turn on when it gets late, turn off after bedtime, turn back on in the morning, just to make sure, we get up, it's dark, it's see where we're going. And to show you, I flip the thing, and it works just fine. And we tested the outlet, and the outlet works just fine. USB ports work well. And the blue box I got was one to put on a wall, like on a joist. And the cover plate hangs off, so I couldn't just screw it onto here. So instead, screw it into there, and then I use the holes that are supposed to be screws for the joist with a bread tie. Keep the wires together so they're not dragging on the floor. Keeps it all tight and snug. So the end of the LED comes with an extra cord. So I just drilled a tiny little hole and shoved those wires through there instead of taking the wires off. That way, in case we ever decide to add different colors, add more strands, whatnot, then I can just splice it right on in. So the whole idea is you have the coffee table. It's all stained, ready to go. One thing we'll do in the future is I'd like to cut out stencils of different game pieces, because it's a game table, the drawers in it hold board games, and paint silhouettes of different board game pieces, Monopoly pieces, chess pieces, meeples from Carcassonne.
Tiles from Catan.
Yeah, the little things from Catan. And then there's LED light that's red, because red isn't supposed to mess up your night vision. That's on a timer.
Which totally startled the baby last night. It was awesome.
And shines out from underneath it. You can't see the lights when you look at it. They just shine out underneath. You got the power strip. It has the two 3-prong plugs and 2 USB ports. So you can plug in phones, you can plug in lights, you can plug in game systems, TVs, whatever. The original thing had a 9-foot cord into it, and you'll see I had to cut into it to add the second outlet. So once it comes out, it's about 8-foot cord. But it's enough to allow you to actually move the table around, plug into other outlets, and always be ready to go. Well, thank you for checking out our video and our project. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Come check us out for, future projects, future ideas.
Please do.
So,
Yep.
you.
High five.
Can you tell the people bye?
Bye. See you later.
I guess that's it.
Upcycle.